a little under 12 grams of protein, 3 grams of sugar, whatever is left of my veggies. Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog. This is a very specific one that I've been asked to make and I'm finally making it. And just sit you down and do a little intro here because it is needed for this type of subject. We have the vacuum charging behind me here. I am ready to go grocery shopping because we're talking fitness, we're talking food, we're talking weight loss in this vlog. Actually, this coming week that I'm filming this vlog in is the last week before Ramadan. So my fitness routine and my food is going to change, so I thought I would share with you guys the exact type of lifestyle changes that I have made since last year. I have lost about 21 kilos, which is like 45 pounds, something like that. It's been a journey and it's been a year. I started a little bit before Ramadan last year, but during Ramadan I didn't really lose much. I was still like eating in bigger portions because I had gained so much weight. I didn't know how to handle my portions. I'm really hot. So one of the things that work for me specifically is discipline and a very structured system, because if I have to think every day about a different meal, I will not make it. I will not get to my goals. I have joined Sweat and Tonic for the past 3 months and I'm freezing my membership for a couple weeks in Ramadan. All of the Ramadan specific things are going to be in the next vlog because I don't want to mix things up. It was the heaviest I have ever been in my life. It didn't really necessarily come from like a stressful situation or like I was sad and I was eating my feelings or eating my emotions, which I have had in the past. It was really just like I was living life and I was enjoying life and I wasn't paying attention. I have moved countries and I have picked up my life from Morocco and moved to Canada. So many things that were new to me, you know what I mean? Like I had no structure whatsoever because I had to like completely shift my life. So food was the last thing on my mind, and the moment that I realized that, oh shit, it was clothing. I did not even realize that I was gaining weight, and that's how like disconnected from my body I was, and it never like happens to me. So I'm very sensitive about this subject, and I always make sure that I don't want anyone to think that they need to do anything to their bodies if that's not what they want at their core. Like I was a teenager in the early 2000s, and we all know how the 90s and the early 2000s were extremely toxic for body image. So I always make sure I don't want anybody to make sure that fitness is really about your health and not about fitting into a size or pleasing anyone or looking a certain way just because of social media. Since I'm doing a what I eat in a week this week, I meal prep every Sunday. I thought I would take you guys from the top, which is grocery shopping. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I have a very simple grocery list, nothing crazy whatsoever. The simplest, the higher the chances of success, for me at least. But yeah, let's go. Let's do a grocery haul. This is my grocery haul every single Sunday. It might change, it might not change again for Ramadan. I'm still figuring out how I'm going to eat. I have an idea, but TBD. 1 red onion, 2 pins of each berry, so blueberries and raspberries, because this is my snack, along with 2 yogurts. I am currently obsessed with the Too Good yogurt from Danone. It has 8 grams of protein and 2 grams of sugar. They only unfortunately have strawberry and vanilla, and I hope that they come up with other things. I have 1 huge cucumber, 1 hint of cherry tomatoes. These last me for the week. I tried to get like regular tomatoes, but I never know how much I should get. So I also shop for 1 week because I have had to get rid of a lot of food. Every time I buy for like a couple weeks or 3 weeks, I don't go through food fast enough. So now I only buy for literally 6 days, and on the 7th I go grocery shopping. My usual 0 sugar Minute Maid, this time I went for mango passion. I got myself a sweet treat. These are the peach rings from Smart Sweets. They have 3 grams of sugar and I've tried them before. I liked them and the portion is really small, but it's all about the portion and also keeping the vibes going. I got 2 red peppers. They're my favorite. I got the Laughing Cow in light. I just got light. I don't feel like I have to. I got 6 cans of tuna because that is my main source of protein. I make a tuna salad every day, so we're gonna go through that. I'll also show you my breakfast and my snacks as well throughout the day. And I have 2 different schedules. I have a weekday food and then I have a weekend food, because the weekend we're more chill, we don't have structure, we don't have a 9 to 5. And then I got a bag of avocados. So I do have other ingredients and stuff for my salad that I already have, so I didn't buy them. Good morning, guys. I just had my coffee for this morning. I got my second coffee as well. I always have 2. What I try to do is have breakfast between the first one and the second one, but because I ate a lot more than I usually do yesterday, I was not hungry this morning. I'm halfway through my second coffee and I'm starting to feel hungry. Breakfast for me is a newfound habit. I did not used to do breakfasts at all. When I had to like completely shock my body, quote unquote, I did intermittent fasting for months and months and months, like I think 6 to 7 months. I did intermittent fasting where I would eat my first meal at 12 p.m., which was lunch, and then have my snacks and my protein. But ever since I have hit a plateau, and I've started taking zinc supplements, it has balanced my appetite so much more. I'm not usually hungry in the morning. Ever since I hit puberty, I started hating food in the mornings. I also have PCOS, so that's also something that's worth mentioning, because it is a hormonal imbalance that you can balance depending on how bad it is, but you can balance it with food and teas, supplements and things like that. And so far I was able to do that. So for breakfasts, I have 2 different breakfasts that I really love. One is sweet and one is savory. I do this Flourish pancake mix. It's a protein pancake mix that has 23 grams of protein for each serving and 6 grams of fiber. I only do half the serving because 1 serving is a lot of pancakes, and I like to have like just a couple pancakes with syrup in the morning, and so I get like about a little under 12 grams of protein in my breakfast. The other breakfast option that I have is having 1 egg with half a cup of egg whites. Half a cup of egg whites has 11 grams of protein, and then 1 egg has around 6, kind of the same range of protein that I can get for my breakfast. I've seen egg whites all the time, but I've never really wanted to try them because that kind of sounds gross, let's be honest. You do not feel like you're eating plain egg whites. So the recipe calls for 2/3 cups of the protein pancake mix, but I only do 1/3 instead of 2. I only do water. All right, it is lunchtime, and for lunch I meal prep a chopped salad where I get all of the veggies that you guys saw in my grocery haul, and I chop everything for the week because I don't need to be chopping things every single day. And I use a veggie chopper that I have linked in my Amazon storefront, and it makes everything so easy. It's like a salad bar. I make my own salad bar at home, so I have all of my veggies. I also add green olives, and I use corn as well as 1 avocado that I add to my salad, and then my protein is this flake tuna in water. I like to get tuna in water because that's the cleaner version, otherwise like it's vegetable oils and stuff like that. And then I make my own dressing with Greek yogurt. I use this Oikos high protein Greek yogurt, 0% fat Greek yogurt, and 19 grams of protein per serving. I don't really measure any of these, or like the actual Greek yogurt, I don't measure it, but I will show you how I make the dressing. It's honestly bomb, and it's so good, and I absolutely love it, and it makes this salad so creamy. I did buy light mayo that I also used to use, but then I was like, why would I use mayo if I can use Greek yogurt and it's like added protein? And given the fitness activity that I have, I feel like I need to get protein anywhere that I can get it. Let's make the dressing now. I use one of these jars that I got from Dollarama last year. So I add as much like Greek yogurt as I want, and this is the fun part. I add a bunch of things. I add 2 cloves of garlic, some olive oil, as I said, I don't measure, balsamic, apple cider, and I love to have apple cider in my salads because it helps with insulin resistance, with PCOS. Mustard, spices, dried oregano. It gives such a great Greek style type of taste. A little bit of pepper, salt, onion powder, and we mix it all up. I usually add like 2 tablespoons of this dressing. This lasts me like the whole week. We mix it all up. I literally crave this salad. That's how good it is. And if I'm not craving my food, something's wrong. And there's my salad. Oh my god, it's so colorful. Drink of choice is Minute Maid. I also have a Celsius here and there, depending on how much caffeine I can get that day. Yeah, that's my lunch. It is snack time and I'm going to eat right now. I also have a workout tonight. This week is a little different because, as I said, this is the last week before Ramadan and I'm going to stop going to Sweat and Tonic. So because of that, I decided to go 3 times this week instead of just like the regular, because it's going to freeze as of Wednesday. So I won't have access to Sweat and Tonic beginning Wednesday, which means my Friday class is no longer. So usually I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday HIIT workouts, and then on Saturday I go to Pilates. So because I'm gonna miss Pilates for the whole month, I'm going to Pilates tonight. So I'm doing a hot Pilates tonight with Maddie. Tomorrow I have Pilates HIIT, which is what I usually go to. Like Wednesdays I have Pilates HIIT. So my snack before the workout, usually I would take yogurt and berries. So I have my washed berries here, but because I have a workout, again, I've said it 20 million times, I am going to need a little bit more carbs than just that. That has no carbs. I'm going to have a rice cake with some salted butter, my favorite snack. My favorite rice cakes, because I do have favorite ones, they are the crispy minis in the butter popcorn flavor. I absolutely love the butter popcorn flavor, and I love this brand. They have sweet and salty ones, they have sweet ones, they have chips, they have all kinds of stuff. I'm back home. I'm making my protein shake. So it's like my last order of business of the day. After my snack, I have my BCAAs. I don't drink them. I just make them and take them to the gym with me. And usually I don't have really time to drink. I just take them as a security blanket during my workouts, but I don't usually actually need them. Usually I just finish drinking them after my classes. And then I come home and I make my protein shake. This is the Dimetized Iso 100 hydrolyzed protein powder. This is honestly the best brand I've ever tried, and I've been trying them for like years. And I tried the gold standard, didn't like it. I tried some vegan ones. If you can tell, that's a huge tub of a vegan protein that I wasn't able to finish. Vegan protein is good if you really want to be vegan. That worked for me. Like I finished a whole tub of vegan protein because I was putting it in smoothies, and that helped a lot. But you know, for macro purposes, I can't have like a smoothie at this time, and also for digestion, there's no way I'm gonna digest that before sleep. Hydrolyzed one is really easy to digest, and the best part about it is that the flavors are so good. This is my second tub. I tried the strawberry one. Oh no, this is my third? Oh my gosh, I think this is my third. Yeah, this is my third. I tried vanilla, I tried strawberry, and then this is Cocoa Pebbles. And it literally, if you grew up drinking chocolate milk for breakfast like Nesquik, it's Nesquik. Honestly, the best protein in terms of taste, in terms of how it just melts in water, versus the vegan protein is too thick for just water. So that's why I usually have it in a smoothie. So this is usually what I would eat literally every single day. No, seriously, this protein, so good. Also, it's worth saying that I walk to my gym. That's like a 20 to 25 minutes walk back and forth. So what, that's like at least 40 minutes of walking every time I go to the gym. So 3 times a week, 4 times a week. It's safe to say that that helps a lot with keeping me in shape as well, because with PCOS, walking is one of the best things that you can do for your hormonal balance and your hormonal health, because it's not something that increases cortisol, which is the stress hormone, which is the hormone that literally F's you up. I absolutely love my walk. Kind of sketchy at times, but what do? It's Toronto. I take supplements as well. Not too many. One of the most important ones for me, as well as for PCOS and for my sleep and the quality of my sleep, I take magnesium. I buy this from Morocco. I haven't found this type of magnesium here in Canada, unfortunately. So I bought a full year supply of this when I was in Morocco and came back with it. It's this specific magnesium. I take this every single night. I take vitamin D, given the concentration of this one. I take this once every couple of days. Jameson is one of my favorite brands for supplements. And then I take turmeric every single day because it's really good for inflammation. It's really good for joint health and things like that. I also take zinc, which I finished and I have to order again. For my hormonal health, I'm supposed to take 50 milligrams a day. I take it in 10 milligrams increments, because when I try taking it like 50 milligrams at once, it really has like really strong side effects like nausea, sickness, and things like that. I'm sitting here enjoying my colorful salad. I die for this salad literally every single day. I finished my Minute Maid. I just had like a little bit on it. I'm drinking a Celsius. This one is the orange flavor. I got it from Costco last time that I went. Super excited that today's Friday. Super excited for the weekend. On the weekends, I eat differently, so I will be sharing that. Today's Saturday. I feel like this whole vlog has been in the kitchen, but obviously we're talking about and going over what I'm eating during this week. During Saturday, as you saw, I usually get like a bagel or something, like whatever I want for breakfast. Basically, I don't have really rules. I just make sure that I have high protein, and that's like the most important thing to me, like protein and fiber. I had to film on my phone because the battery just died on me on my camera, so now it's charging. And I was making my lunch, pretty late lunch. This is 1:36. Usually by now I've already had like my protein and things like that after my Pilates class. I end up at 3 p.m. something like that, eating whatever's left of my veggies from that week. And so I have a little bit of corn left, I have some onion, I have a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of cucumbers, and then a little bit of peppers, a little bit of my dressing, which I'm going to like add a little bit to it. I'm going to still add the tuna. Sometimes I add it, sometimes I don't, it depends. I am drinking this organic kombucha, no sugar raspberry lemonade. It has 5 calories. It's by Remedy. I usually always look at ingredients when it comes to kombuchas, because a lot of kombuchas have such weird ingredients and like absolutely unnecessary ingredients. Synergy is a brand that I always recommend when it comes to kombuchas. It's one of the cleanest ingredient lists I have ever seen. So yeah, Remedy kombucha, raspberry lemonade. Never had this flavor. Okay, so there's a lot of wind, so I hope you can hear me. But I decided after my lunch that I wanted to go to the mall because I have this Lululemon package that I have to return. Decided to go on a walk and just walk to the mall because that would be my exercise of the day, taking it easy and stuff like that, because I'm busy today and I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't feel like I wanted to go to the gym. So we'll try the building's gym on Monday. That would be the first time ever that I go there, so I'm excited, but at the same time I really needed this weekend to kind of chill. So I'm walking to the mall. I'm going to return the Lululemon and come back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no shopping happens, because I don't need to be shopping even more. Okay, I just got back from the mall. That was around like a little under 6,000 steps, which brings me to the point that I want to make at the end of this video. As you saw, like during the weekend, the time when I eat changes, and also the workout times and stuff like that, but I always make sure that I have a set of rules that I always keep in mind, and that allows me to be balanced in my diet, be able to enjoy the present moment, but I always have like a foundation that I go back to, which is my diet plan, my meal plan. It's not a diet, but it's a meal plan for the week. So Sundays usually are my cheat days. I don't know how crazy I'm gonna go tomorrow just because I'm gonna be busy prepping for Ramadan. I'll probably make مسمن, and I'll also make حريرة, which is Moroccan soup, and مسمن is Moroccan crepes. So yeah, I will be busy like in the kitchen all day. Catch my next vlog, which is gonna be my Ramadan prep, because I'm sharing the whole like grocery list, ingredients, cooking, everything. The point around Sundays is to just not think about, you know, the structure, the protein, the macros, all of the things, working out or going on a walk. On Sundays, I turn my brain off, as one should on a Sunday. And if, for example, I'm on my period or something like that, I always have ice cream. I always have to have ice cream on my period. There is no going around it, okay? I don't care where I'm at. If I'm on my period, I'm having ice cream. Häagen-Dazs specifically, I absolutely love that brand. Yeah, I just wanted to come here because the lighting is much better. I have to say, like, this is one of my healthiest weight losses I've ever had in my whole entire life. And I've always struggled with weight loss, and I've always struggled with weight in general. I made sure that on my number one on my list was to stay kind to myself. I've had so many people tell me that I gained a lot of weight, and a lot of them kind of like they tell you, but then they tell you a compliment right after it. And I honestly don't blame anybody. Like, I don't feel like anyone like came to me. Well, some people were very rude about it, but only you know your body. That's the point. What I want to say in the beginning is try to walk at least like 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. Just start there. That's how I started. I was going to the gym, I was lifting weights, I was running, and it wasn't working for me. And running just kind of restarted a knee injury that I had in the past. So I stopped running and I started walking on the treadmill, and like nothing was, it was not working for me. I realized that with my hormonal health, for example, I needed a low impact kind of way to work out and to be healthy. And so I started walking every single day for an hour on the treadmill, and I have an incline sometimes. Sometimes I would have weights just so that I work my upper body as well, because I know I have very strong legs, but I wanted to like have something to challenge my upper body as well. And so I saw the weight come off like magic when I was just walking an hour a day. I didn't talk a lot about water. I also drink a lot of water. I feel like I have to give so much information, but I don't want to overwhelm anybody. But obviously you have to drink a lot of water. At first it was just like 1 liter. I think now I'm a little close to 3. I don't want anyone to judge me because I'm not like crazy like that, but I literally have been having a salad for lunch close to a year. And I'm not like promoting like only eat a salad. That's not my point. I found what worked for me, and I like to eat. I feel like eating a salad, like a chopped salad where you just have the spoon and you eat your food. I found that like super efficient, turns my mind off. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about the meat and the sides and the rice and the quinoa and the whatever. Having everything in one bowl and like eating that way, I found that way of eating very, very easy for me, and it helped me. The easier for me, the more I'm gonna stick to it. As I have mentioned 20 million times, always make sure that you have all of your nutrients in whatever meal you pick, your carbs, your fats, your proteins, your fiber. So yeah, I am finding so much joy in clothing now, in fashion, and I love fashion, as I am wearing a zip-up hoodie. I love fashion, and I lost that connection with fashion because I just didn't feel like myself. So I was not going shopping, I was not thinking of outfits and executing and like pinning on Pinterest and things like that, like all of the things that I love so much. And now I have this newfound joy that I feel like I'm back to myself. I'm shopping and I can invest in pieces that are a little bit pricier because I'm going to keep them longer. I don't want to overwhelm you with 20 million things, but I hope that this vlog ends up making sense because it's been a journey and I have this repetitive lifestyle now that I really love and really works for me and my body. Ramadan, I just want to maintain, obviously, because I want to focus on other things during this month. After that, maybe I'll shoot for higher muscle mass, maybe I'll shoot for more definition, you know, just for fun. I don't have to have a goal, but I'm like a goal-oriented person, so I always have to have a goal. If you have Instagram, you want to follow me on Instagram, I will have it right here. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna be vlogging so much more. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe. Love you. See you in the next one.